I'm Ben Knight,
I'm Garett W.
and welcome to Outtake Outdoors.
Me and Ben have known each other for, I think, 4 years now. We did bodybuilding together, and we started a little YouTube channel, and we were doing that for a while. And then we just kind of realized that that wasn't our biggest passion. So now we're going to get into something that we've both been doing since we were little kids. We've grew up watching these really cool guys on YouTube, and we're not expecting to make millions off this. We really just want to show our stories and share our passion with you guys. And we're out here based in Central Arkansas. We were both born and raised here, and so we're super excited to bring you along for this journey.
So we kind of just want to let you guys know a little bit about who we are individually. So like I said, my name is Ben Knight. I've grown up in Central Arkansas. I'm 21 years old. Just got engaged to my beautiful fiance, Abby. We've got 2 dogs, Oakley and Nala. I currently work for my family landscaping business. I'm actually the 5th generation of landscapers in my family. But the reason I started hunting, let's go way back to when I was probably 8 or 9 years old, I think. I started out with my grandfather originally down in South Arkansas, and I was just in the stand to have fun. But once I started getting back into it, my dad started getting back into it as well. So after 2 years of hunting with my grandfather, my dad started hunting with us, and that's where I really started to enjoy hunting, was with my dad. From 9 years old or 10 years old to 16 years old, I was with my dad in the stand every single hunt. He was with me when I killed my first deer, all the way up to like 5 or 6 deer that I ended up killing. Hunting gave me a lot of great memories with my dad, and I'm really excited to continue that on to my future kids, because it created some really cool bonds between me and my dad that I never would have expected us to be able to have. And I don't hunt just to hurt deer, to kill deer, to go out there and clear the woods. That's not the goal behind it. I don't want to do that. There was actually a time when I was a kid where I couldn't even shoot a deer because I felt so bad for shooting it. So I don't do it just to kill deer. The reason I love hunting is because I get to spend time in God's creation, and it's my home away from home, kind of. I get to just spend time in the peace and the quiet, and just get away from the world. And it really is it's a different world. It's peaceful. And I'm very grateful to get to spend my time doing that alone, but also with Abby and Garrett. And, I go every now and then with my dad again. But that's the reason I hunt. It's not just for giggles and just killing a bunch of deer. It's because of the memories and the peace and just enjoying God's creation.
So to follow up with Ben, my name's Garett W. I'm 24 years old. I just got married September 28th to my beautiful wife, Sarah. Hopefully we can pop a picture up somewhere right here. I have a 1-year-old chocolate lab. His name's Mac. So for work, I actually work for the state of Arkansas. A lot of it has to do with healthcare. I'm a project manager for an IT company. So that's really cool. And then also I have another job where I do cheer and tumble. I probably don't look like a tumble coach, but I can teach you a back tuck or a back handspring or something. I started hunting back before I could even walk, it felt like. My grandpa and my dad had a rule where we couldn't hunt until we were about, I think it was 7 or 8. So I had to wait for that time. Of course, they were really strict on gun safety and things like that. But I was always in the stands way before that with my dad. My grandpa bought me my first gun. It was a .243 Remington, and I still have that gun today. So, and I still use it, and so does my wife. Something about growing up at deer camp is what molded me into who I am today. Always had all my cousins down there. Our camp was about 2 hours away from where we are now, and it was a home away from home. And things change a little bit. Our lives have changed, and our cousins are not as, we don't go down to deer camp every weekend and sit by the campfire anymore. But I'll always cherish those memories that I have with my mom and my dad and my brothers and my brother and my cousin. Ever since then, I have pictures from when I was a baby and when my dad killed an 8-point buck, sitting there with my diaper on, just taking a picture with him. We've always done it, and I was raised that way, and I'll never change. I'm a hunter because it's really all I've known. When it comes from August to February, you know where to find us. I enjoy the time out there with God, like Ben said. Just being out there, not having to worry about work, not having to worry about bills. All you're worried about is is you in the woods with just beautiful Mother Nature. It's kind of hard to explain, but being up in that stand at 4 a.m. and watching that sunrise come up is something that you just can't really put into words. And I thank the good Lord every day that we're able to go out there and do what we get to do. And we're super excited to share those things with you guys. And like Ben was saying, I don't hunt deer for sport. I don't do it because I just want to just shoot them. I respect every deer that I harvest. You know, there's times still to this day where, you know, if I kill a doe, I'm still kind of upset about it in a way. But now I just have so much respect. I just thank the Lord that they put meat on the table. You know, it's the freshest meat you can get. That grocery store meat's not near as good as this venison. So that's one of the main reasons why I've hunted since I was little, that I hunt now, and that I will not stop probably until I'm 6 feet under and with the good Lord.
So to wrap things up, we just kind of want to let you know our goals, why we're doing it, what we're doing exactly, what we plan to do in the future. Right now we're starting in whitetail hunting, but we want to make our way into turkey hunting, into duck hunting, into elk hunting eventually maybe. Any division of hunting that we can do. Maybe some fishing here and there. Really anything outdoors in God's creation. That's what we want to do.
Amen.
So,
and I mean, we can do DIY projects. We actually just got done doing one today and we forgot to film it, but we made a really cool bow backstop. So we didn't get it on video, but we'll definitely, we can show you guys because we plan on doing some exciting things with our new bows that we just got this year. So we would like to kind of just go over our biggest bucks that we've ever killed. Mine was actually only a 108. I've never killed a buck bigger than a 108, but it was the most beautiful 8-point I've ever seen in my life. I think the reason why I haven't killed a bigger buck is because, one, I'm so selective these days. The older I've got, I'm really picky and selective, and that kind of goes into what me and Ben want to do with this channel, is not just shoot everything we see. We want to go in and we want to find those 6-7-year-old giants and tell their story, follow them, try and find their sheds. I mean, all those things that you see on YouTube today, we would love to be a part of that community. So it was a 108. My buck was a 108, and I'll never forget it because it was with my dad. Came out 50 yards, and it was just, he didn't run 50. So just a beautiful experience for me, and I have him hanging up on my wall proudly.
So actually my biggest buck I killed 3 months ago. I named him Tiny. I was only chasing him for probably 2 months, I think. I had seen him early September on camera and didn't see him again at all until I killed him. And it was just a crazy story. That video is actually going to be coming out right after this one. So be sure to tune in on that one. It's a really cool story. But yeah, Tiny, he was an 8-point. He had a kicker on his right side. I haven't scored him yet, but I think he's probably a 130, maybe 140, something like that. Yeah. Maybe a little less. Still a great looking deer though. Hopefully there'll be a picture up somewhere on the screen for that. It was one of my coolest hunting stories, and I will never forget it. So be sure to tune in the video. It's really cool.
We appreciate you guys. We kind of just wanted to put a name to a face here and be personal with you. We're definitely going to try and be as transparent as possible on this channel. Yeah. And make it as family friendly as possible, while also, you know, having our own little shenanigans. So yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you do and you are excited for this channel, please like and subscribe. Yeah. And that Tiny video will be coming out very soon after this one. So appreciate you guys. See you in the woods.
So do you want me to say White Oak Outdoors? Because I'll say my name.
And now I'll go
Garett
and then you say White Oak.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And 3,
ready?
2, 1.
Okay. Damn it. Oh. All right, ready? I'm Ben Knight.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm Ben Knight.
I'm Garett Wynn.
And welcome to White Oak Outdoors. Where do we go from there?
Appreciate you guys. See you in the woods.
Oh, yes. Good stuff, bro.
I think that was good.
It was good stuff.
I think that was good.
It was really good.